Welcome to Hitman Boxing. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. So tomorrow we got Terence Crawford versus Julius Indongo. Unification match. Winner take all. I think it's going to be on ESPN tomorrow, right? So looking forward to this fight. I know a lot of people are looking forward to this fight as well. They had the weigh-in, stare down. Obviously Terence Crawford doesn't look too fazed by this dude. This African brother. It's African American versus Africa. You know what I'm saying? That's really what it is. But don't try to tell me, and you can't convince me that this is going to be a great fight of epic proportion, because it's not. Terence Crawford is going to win this fight. He's going to win this fight how he wants to win this fight. If he wants to knock out Julius Indongo, he's going to knock out Julius Indongo. Terence Crawford didn't even know who Julius Indongo was a year ago. And that's what he said. He didn't know who the hell he was. All he knows is he's got all the belts and he's trying to unify them all, right? So I don't really expect that much from Indongo. I am overlooking him. This is another situation like when we had Terence Crawford versus Victor Postol. Everyone was like, oh, Victor Postol's the toughest fighter that Terence Crawford's ever fought. Oh, Victor Postol's going to give him so much trouble because he's long and rangy. Pause. And what happened? What happened in that fight? Victor Postol ain't do shit. So what do we have here? Julius Indongo. Tall, rangy fighter. That's going to be the same old shit, man. Terence Crawford's going to win this fight fairly easy, in my opinion. It's going to take him a couple rounds to figure this dude out. And then after that, like I said, Terence Crawford does whatever he wants to in that ring, to whoever. Some people like to bring up that Gamboa fight. For what, dog? He beat Gamboa. He hurt him once. So what? Terence Crawford's the real deal at 140. He's the best fighter at 140, without a shadow of a doubt. And after Julius Indongo loses this fight tomorrow, because he is going to lose, you might say that it's going to be a tough fight or it's going to be competitive, but at the end of the day, Julius Indongo is going to lose the fight, and we'll never hear about Julius Indongo ever again. All right? You got that, right? I hope we're all on the same page. Because Indongo ain't really shit. I know what's going to happen, man. I know what type of person is going to come on this video and say, oh, you don't know about Julius Indongo, you overlooking him. Yeah, it's going to be somebody from Cape Town or some shit like that. Exactly. Nobody's checking for this dude. It's Terence Crawford's time right now. Face it, it's his time. The funny thing is, well, not funny, but the interesting thing is, I think after this fight's over with, he did say that he wanted to move up in weight to 147 welterweight, and he did call out Keith Thurman in the process, right? That's a fight I would love to see. I would love to see Terence Crawford versus Keith Thurman. But it looks like Keith Thurman's going to be a little busy because everybody's calling Keith Thurman out. He's food, man. He fights once. We're not even going to get into Keith Thurman right now. But Julius Indongo, Terence Crawford. Terence Crawford wins this fight by decision, I think. I think he's going to beat him by decision, and I think he's going to make it look fairly easy. Indongo will probably look pretty good in the first 2 or 3 rounds, and then, all of his weapons will be confiscated by TC. Simple as that. Let me know what you guys think of the fight. Let me know what you think about Indongo. Are you familiar with Indongo? I don't gotta watch no footage of Indongo. I don't gotta watch no footage of this dude, man. I seen a little bit, not too impressed at all. But as far as once this fight is over with, a lot of people are probably going to be saying that Terence Crawford's #1 pound for pound, and I don't know. I don't know if I want to say that right now. I'm not sure if I could give him that title. He hasn't really fought like the best he's fought the best available, but he hasn't fought the absolute best competition. For him to get that title, I think he needs to move up to welterweight. I think he needs to make some noise at welterweight. And if he starts beating some of those guys up there, I think then we could talk about him being pound for pound. Not hating at all. I say the same thing about Lomachenko. Right now, pound for pound, I would say is Andre Ward, for sure. His body of work, and what he just accomplished in beating Kovalev. No one's done that shit before, so that's who I got pound for pound. TC, definitely a amazing fighter, but he really needs to be challenged, I think. And the only way I think he's going to be challenged is if he moves up to 147. So we'll see if he gets a chance or opportunity to move to 147 after beating the shit out of this African nigga, Julius Indongo. And that's all I got to say about that. Hitman Boxing. Drop a comment, like the video. I'm out.